What is going on?
What is up, co-highs? Back with another episode today. We're switching it up. We're still anime adjacent today. I got Brandon playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Brandon, tell these guys how much you know about Doki Doki.
I know very little, as in zero. So I told him okie dokie.
He doesn't know anything. As far as my boy knows, we're about to play a fun anime, like, dating sim game. And that's it, you know what I mean? And I think this is perfect for our channel. So, without further ado, let me introduce the first episode of Brandon Plays Doki Doki.
Let's do it.
Let's.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, Brandon. All yours, buddy.
Alright. Nick told me this was like a matchmaker thing. So
Yeah,
we're gonna get our date all situated at some point. I'm gonna try to play this. We're gonna go classy. We're gonna go with
Brandon.
uppercase though.
I would say Senpai, but
Let's do that.
yeah, so you can be Senpai. They'll be calling you Senpai all the time. Okay?
I should have said Senpai B.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. It's okay.
Hey!
I was just gonna say, are you gonna do the reading for me?
You want me to?
I mean, that's a lot of reading.
Let me-
You got it.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms around like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself.
Silly girl.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were
The
children.
girl next door, I like it.
See, it's a trope. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep.
We could have this out bad. How many of these are there? I'm gonna
A
say
lot.
fuck it.
Okay, finally,
Okay,
sorry.
Okay. Girl next door. Okay, Sayori.
I overslept again!
Oh, classic.
Oh, but I caught you this time! Oh, creepy.
Yeah, right?
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Oh, well, that was nice of us.
Oh yeah, we're so sweet. You say it like you were thinking about ignoring me.
Maybe we did think about it. I don't like your attitude, little one.
Oh my goodness.
It's a little too, like, attention seeking already.
Oh yeah, he's even saying that. It's kind of weird. Oh, what would people think?
Yeah, duh. Fine.
Alright, what do we do? But wait, did you wait for me after all?
We can.
Yeah, because we're sweet.
Right, we're gentlemen.
I guess you don't have it in you. I got something I gonna put in you. That's for you guys, deep cuts.
We cross the street together and make our way to school! I should do his voice, and you should do hers.
Yeah, I'll do everybody else's. Have you decided on what club you're gonna join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking, either.
I'm a jerk. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Preach it, brother!
Relatable. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Well, that was a little rude! No.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. That's like Japanese for people that sponge off their parents and shit.
Okay.
In a few years, because you're not used to the real world.
I know a few of thems, huh?
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
I said no promises! Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little, but even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head.
Oh shit, we at school.
Alright, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before you know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello.
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in class.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't
You
need
need
to
to
wait up for me.
Oh, that's you.
Oh, Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
You owe
Actually,
me
you
a
gave me a Sprite earlier. I'm okay.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know,
What?
well, you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm gonna go to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. OVP! That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why are you so why do you care so much?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
She make cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning as to have planned all of this out.
She's a smarty.
I see that. Let's go along with it. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. One. Okay?
Yeah, let's go!
Woo! Cupcake time, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly, I fucked that up again. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me the new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori's always said some nice shit about you. Seriously? Who brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Was she an owl?
Yeah. Ah, Senpai. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ...
All words escape me in this situation. Understandably, this club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Yay.
I see that.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it!
Whoa. Sorry.
Natsuki. Harump!
The girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Tied. Sayori says quietly in my ear, turned away from the other girls.
Anyways, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy.
I love that.
And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club.
Wacha! Smart girl.
Don't say things like that.
Wow, you got cool purple hair. Don't you worry about that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. She's just a little timid, that's all. It's nice to meet both of you. Everybody starts with the S, it kind of messes me up.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
Oh, Monica! That's my dog! What's up, Monica?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Senpai.
Monica smiles
look at
sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we barely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Oh my goodness, good for her. Basically, completely out of my league. I saw that movie, it's a good one. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come, sit down, Senpai. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica.
Ooh, the choices. So go get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Oh,
Sorry, I got a little excited.
stepping on some toes, I see.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
Oh, that's nice. The girls have a few desks arranged in the form of the tables. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and a space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens it. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Wow!
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off a tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. I burped in the middle of that.
The whiskers are drawn with
shit, my
icing
bad.
and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
They made ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first and Monica follow. Did you do that with a stuffed up nose though? Did she get sick all of a
Yeah,
sudden?
she's got
Bitch
a
needs to wear a
sinus
face
problem.
mask.
We'll put one on her in post.
Sayori talks off with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake
how
around in
cute.
my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she watching and waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really, really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Baka.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea. What was it?
Places a teacup,
fucking-
a teapot.
I was going to say, I said the wrong...
Kettle?
Spout, I think is what it was. It was an S.
Tea
She
spout.
carefully places the teacup in front of each of us, setting down the teapot next to the teacups. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Fair. Very fair, I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not.
Embarrassed. Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then fakes a smile at me. Not fakes a smile, I'm sorry, that's not in there,
Then
but
smiles. at me.
I got it from her
fakely.
vibe.
Look at her. She wants you all to herself.
Look at her, yeah, exactly.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be
How
embarrassed.
sweet.
Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Prez.
Yep, she's the leader. She's the one that
Monica,
came
I'm
up with it.
surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of debate last year?
Haha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs.
Because I used to be a master debater.
Ah, yeah, she used to help me.
Now.
She used to help people master debate. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events.
True.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if you encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all that effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
That could be said for a lot of things in life.
But it makes school events like the festivals that much more important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You
know it!
Sorry, I didn't really get to do that. Oh,
Come
back
on,
to
I
back.
gotta get my voices. Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
You know, Senpai, the kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. That's funny. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet.
Huh. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. I mean, what am I saying? I spoke without even thinking. After seeing Yuri's face, it made me smile.
Ask this lovely lady what she likes to read.
Sorry, what about you, Yuri? I thought I just unplugged it with my foot.
No, you're good. We got the red light.
What about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Ooh.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Do love that.
Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri.
Ooh, she was genuinely shocked. For some reason, she does.
Ooh, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often even successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Oh, why's that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind! That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
Ooh.
It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud!
No.
Give it back! Fine. Your cupcakes are your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Now I'm putting her...
Sorry, sides up beside Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Why?
Why do you care?
I think it's impressive. Why don't you share some of them?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
Well, you wouldn't like them.
Sorry. I'm not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Sounds like a literature club. I mean, this is what it should be.
Sigh.
I guess it goes the same for you, Yuri.
Ha! I wanted to read someone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
They look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Humph! Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bonds as a club. Isn't that right, Senpai?
Isn't that right, Senpai?
Monica smiles warmly once again.
Hold on. There's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All girls are disappointed.
But I'm sorry, I thought. Harump! Senpai!
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Alright, I've decided then. I will join the literature club.
Woo! We did it! We joined the literature club!
One by one, the girls' lights light up. I'm so pumped! Woo! Senpai, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring it to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Senpai, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Heh
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
She moonwalks away and my anxiety overwhelms me.
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat and Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Senpai, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed in school for clubs. Well, might as well.
Yay!
With that to do, let's depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica.
Which one do you like most right now?
If I'm being real, I'll have to holler at Monica.
I like Monica too, but I like Natsuki. She's funny.
Yeah, for sure. Because I've been off the market. She looks like my girlfriend the most out of the three of these girls, I think. So I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
this one.
follow your passion.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.